I never wanted to be a nurse, and I think most of the nurses out there never wanted to be a nurse either. Don't care about people being judgmental about you. Always remember, people will be too quick to pass judgment and too slow to self-reflect. Nurses, we do make a difference, and never underestimate that. Do you regret being a nurse? If yes, then this video is for you. So please watch this video until end. I'm working as a nurse from last 11 years and currently I'm working as a registered nurse in Ireland. I never wanted to be a nurse, and I think most of the nurses out there never wanted to be a nurse either. I would say it's not because it is not a good profession. According to me, it's only because we all know being a nurse is not an easy job. It requires hard work, patience, and passion at the same time. I saw many nurses in India and in Ireland switching to other profession after being nurse for so long. Well, I'm not against them. It's totally up to an individual and their choices. But let me tell you one thing today which I have realized over the years, that we nurses, we take our job way too serious in every way and we expect too much out of it. We nurses, we have to accept that a job is a job and it can only give you money to sustain your life and to fulfill your need. That's the only purpose of a job. You can't expect happiness, love, friendship, satisfaction and all of that in a nursing job. You have to treat your job just like a job. And very, very important, which we all nurses have to understand, that our job should not affect any other aspect of our life. Moreover, one of the best things about our profession is it comes with 100% job security. Recession, disaster, nothing can affect our job. You can go anywhere in this world and you will get a job. Now let me tell you what I feel about nursing. I'm going to share my personal experience with you. I switched my job from a private hospital to public in 2017. Director of nursing of that hospital came to say a welcome address. She mentioned one thing which I will remember for my whole life. A nurse job is not only limited to giving medications and injection. She said it's beyond that. Remember, you are there for the patient when no one else is. And you will impact patient's mind and life in a good or bad way. It's up to you. I really liked this thought of hers, so I thought of trying it in a practical way. One day when I was posted in emergency ward for help duty, there was a lady who was yelling in pain. We gave her analgesic and she was waiting for an ultrasound. But still she was yelling in pain and she was continuously crying, and it was an emergency department, so relatives or patient attendant were not allowed inside. I went to her, stood next to her, held her hand and asked her to take deep breaths and explained her that the medication being given will take some time to work. Next day she was transferred to ward and she started looking for me. When she found me, she held my hand and said, "Thank you for being with me yesterday. You were like an angel to me. God bless you." To be honest, that day I realized we nurses, we do make a difference, and never ever underestimate that. Also that day I remember the speech given by my director of nursing, that you impact patient's mind and life in a good or bad way. It's up to you. A big thank you to the director of nursing of that hospital, Mrs. Cecilia Babu ma'am. I always knew that we nurses, we do make a difference in patient's life, but I only realized the importance of that difference because of you, ma'am. Lastly, if you're still not convinced and still don't like being a nurse, then I would say treat your job as a job, and apart from that, do what makes you happy. For an example, I always wanted to do something fancy, but in nursing, you can't really do anything like that. So I opened an Instagram account long time back for food, travel, and I started sharing things on Instagram which I like. To be honest, I do it for myself and I have been doing it for so long and it really makes me happy. So be creative, take out time for yourself and do what makes you happy. Don't care about people being judgmental about you. Always remember, people will be too quick to pass judgment and too slow to self-reflect. In my opinion, one thing you should expect from yourself is self-satisfaction in everything you do. And that is very, very important. Remember, at the end, your happiness matters. So do what makes you happy. Thank you for listening. I hope this video would be helpful for you. If you liked this video, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification of my next video. Also, don't forget to share my video with your fellow nurses and colleagues to encourage them as well. Until next time, bye bye. Take care of yourself and your family. I will see you in my next vlog.